To understand linguistics, we firstly need to know the fundamental concepts of language and communication. Do you agree with that? Why?
Yes, because to understand linguistics, we need to understand the basic concepts of language and communication, where language is one of the means used to communicate.
What do you know of communication? Explain your answer based on online and expert definition.
Communication is a process of interaction between a person and another person or a group of people with another group to exchange message or information either directly face to face such as by using gestures and speech or indirectly such as by sending message via social media or others.
How many communication systems do humans have? Explain your answer.
The first is speech. Speech is the main communication system used where humans communicate verbally by arranging words into sentences to convey information or message. The second is writing, which is the second communication system that people use, especially in today's age. Almost everyone has social media, even elementary school, where social media is one of the ways to communicate by writing, other than through social media. Writing communication system can be through letters and not need to meet directly. It is enough to have a sender and a receiver. The last is a gesture. Based on my understanding, gesture communication system is body language where this communication system doesn't require words or utterances. It is enough to make body movements such as frowning, raising a thumb, forming the hand into a thumb as sign of agreement, or like to wing the shoulder, which is means not knowing and other.
What types of knowledge do people have that they can produce their speeches in their social interactions? Explain your answer.
To deliver a speech in social interaction, we need to have three types of knowledge. Namely, the first is knowledge of semantical rules, namely arranging ideas in the mind to form a concept that will be conveyed later. The second is syntactical rules, namely the ability to arrange words into sentences that will be conveyed. The last is knowledge of phonological rules, namely producing language in written form with precise and clear intonation or sounds in conveying a message or speech.
What is writing as a communication system? Between speech and writing communication system, which one attracts most linguist attention to be explored? Why? Please explain your answer.
Yes, writing communication system is the most interesting to be studied by linguistics because by writing the writer can express the message he wants to convey to the readers so that they can be understood well. In addition, writing is not just copying words but also able to develop thought into an organized writing structure.
As someone wants to communicate his or her abstract ideas or intention in written form, how many types of knowledge does he or she need to use? Please explain your answers concerning the four types of knowledge.
There are four types of knowledge. First, knowledge of content or information, which is knowledge about what will be written. A person must have information related to what he will write, not just have information, but also must understand to the topic to be written. The second knowledge of linguistics is that someone needs to understand the correct use of grammar, spelling, and word order to form an idea in conveying information through writing. The third knowledge of organization is the ability to able to organize that sentences that have been made and arrange them into interesting and organized sentences that are easy to understand or not complicated. Lastly, knowledge of style, which is to organize that sentences into a paragraph with a good text structure after organizing the sentence so as to form effective writings.
What is gesture considered as a communication system? Please explain your answer according to the ideas of Bernardis P. and Gentilus M. 2006 regarding gesture.
Gesture is a communication system where someone finds it difficult to convey a message verbally, so gestures can make it easier to convey the message without having to convey it.
What do you know of informative gesture and communicative gesture? Which one is recognized as sign language? Why? Please explain your answer.
An informative signal is a signal that doesn't involve the message the speaker wants to convey and is passive in nature. For example, shaking the head, facial expressions such as angry expressions, frowning, etc. And communicative gestures are conveying message with using the hands to form words. So what is included in sign language is communicative signs because communicative signs are used to convey message without having to speak orally, just by using body, hand, and arm movements to produce words.
Do you agree with most linguists claim that sign languages are also types of natural languages? Why? Please explain your answer.
Yes, because sign language is also a communication system where someone can communicate without having to speak or with signs and can convey abstract concepts.
What components do deaf people, as the users of sign languages, need to learn in?
The manual alphabet of sign language, the lexicon of sign language, the syntax of sign language. There are three